They're going to boo you off the court. But as soon as you come back on and get the win, it's, they'll praise you like none other. But they'll also point out your faults, too. So they're so passionate about sports. And it's just, I'm just so fortunate to be, part of one of those 4 teams.
Sixers win. Hey everybody, it's Matt Cord, the voice of the Philadelphia 76ers, to announce the 2K TV top plays of the week. This year, we're crowning a winner for each NBA 2K22 season. Then, only the best will compete for the top play of the year. Push yourselves and go get it. Here are your best plays from week 1 of the Call to Ball.
Yo, oh, I won.
All right, first we got Black Leaf 8100. Starts their college My Career unselfishly with the clutch dime to a game-winning corner 3. That's a 3-ball. Keep working, MP. We see you. Next, it's Dat native JoJo. Hey, practice is a great way to elevate your game, but don't forget to respect your teammates. Just because you're in LA, you can't go Hollywood and practice. Third, we have Mr. Smith, 1984, taking advantage of the My Career Builder to huge success. Look at this, the behind-the-back dribble combo to a crossover breakaway. Are you kidding me? And rounding out our first vote of the year, G, Da Versatile One, who reminds us all, dunking is really fun. Clearing out KD is a great share and definitely hashtag 2KTV Wow worthy. Well, here we are, the first vote of the year, and it's a tough one, right? Make a choice. Get your play shown on 2KTV using hashtag 2KTV Wow on social media, and we'll see you here next week.
Remember, you can always find more 2KTV on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV. And check back here every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time for a brand new episode. We'll see you next week, and until then, enjoy the game. Bye.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Well, Greg, it's New Year's Eve, and you'd like to enter the new year, wouldn't you? Coming away with a win, right?
No doubt. Certainly gives a boost to the proceedings. Not always possible, and if not, no time like the new year to turn the page.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Cantor in at the center. Smart passes to Cantor. Out left to the wing. Schroeder kicks to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And it's Ayton with the rebound. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City. Crowder slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Schroeder looking around. Pass to Ganner. Takes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Ayton. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Smart finds Schroeder. Over Ayton. And that one comes up a bit short.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Shot from 12. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Yep, it counts.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul against Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. Crowder kicks to Bridges. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bridges has got 5 now.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Passes it to Tatum. Looking to end the run. Kept alive.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders. Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
There's the pass to Booker. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Suns leading by 9. Crowder dishes to Paul. Pass to Booker. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics answers.
Group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Cantor. Horford comes in for Jaylen Brown. Richardson, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Charge comes in for Jay Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And MP subbed in for Chris Paul. Tatum no good. Suns leading by 11. Johnson in the corner. .51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's MP for three. Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pritchard passes to Horford to the middle, and they get it. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Booker. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Outside Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And one of the most prolific offensive rebounders in the league, Enes Kanter, breaks down the impact of that particular play.
It goes an extra position, it's demoralized the opponents, and I think it gives my teammates so much confidence. Tell them, hey, shoot it with confidence, and if you miss him, I'm gonna go get it for you.
Greg's so valuable, having players who don't need plays called for them to have an impact.
And he's shown he can score in the paint, but if he's not getting touches, he can also go and attack that offensive glass.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Horford is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Richardson. Then it's George Hill. And it's Pritchard in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Hill looking around, and play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Brown, he's checked in for Pritchard. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his side to foul him.
Boston making some changes. Kanter comes in for Robert Williams. And Smart subbed in for Richardson. And a change for the Suns. Bridges checks in. That one misses. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Horford. And here's Payne. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He feeds it to Ayton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Brown. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Phoenix making a change here. MP's checked in. The Suns shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Free throw good, Booker. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
Dennis.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's MP in at the 1. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Al Horford is checked in for Boston.
And you got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Elbow shot is on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Back to MP. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And the shot is good. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
Schroeder, one of those guys who likes to change speeds on the floor and uses it to great effectiveness.
MP kicks to Bridges. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics trail by 4. Left side, Smart. Out to the wing, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Mike Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Cameron Payne comes in for Booker, and the basket by Hill.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
MP dishes to Payne. Against Bridges. Clock at 6. Back to Payne. Kaminsky inside. Guarded by Tatum. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his first points in this one. Hill passes to Tatum. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Bridges outside. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Josh Richardson comes in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. And for the Suns, Sharge checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Paul subbed in for Payne. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Richardson.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
Passes it to Kaminsky. Kicks it to MP. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And there's the pass to Johnson. From 12 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And that one drops. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Well, he weasels his way to the inside there, and that little breathing room, that helped George Hill to score.
Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Back to Sharge. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. Outside Hill. From deep, Richardson. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball. Sun substitution.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points.
Come on, fans.
Well, what?
Substitutions
here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Richardson in for Dennis Schroeder. Phoenix also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And MP subbed in for Paul. Crowder against Tatum. From 8. And MP with the basket on the assist from Crowder. And the Suns lead by 6.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Filling the perimeter slots are Richardson and Brown. Tatum and Cantor together down low. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. How about that strong defensive performance for this half? Mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Some changes for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Josh Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. 4 on the clock. Inside, here's Cantor. That one's not going to go. Bridges with some nice defense. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. From 15 feet away, rebounded by the Celtics.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Brown. They get it back. Cantor's shot is off. So Booker will bring it up for the Suns. At one point, they led by 16. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Celtics trail by 8. Brown feeling out a bit. Outside Tatum. The 11-footer, and it goes for the fifth time in 10 shots for him this game.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And the Suns call time. They lead by 6. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
MP against Schroeder. MP kicks to Booker. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the basket by MP.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 8. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. All checked in for MP. So the Suns win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time